Coming up tonight on KSL Outdoors.
Two of them.
The 4th annual Who Stole the Grinch Hunt at Wasatch Wing and Clay.
There he is.
And the youth get a chance to shoot some birds with Safari Club International.
I'm Adam Eagle.
And I'm Tanya Kiefer.
And this is KSL Outdoors.
KSL Outdoors with Adam Eagle is brought to you by your local Ford stores.
Thanks for tuning in to KSL Outdoors. I'm Adam Eagle.
And I'm Tanya Kiefer.
Tanya, we're out at Wasatch Wing and Clay, just here in Utah County, one of my favorite places to come pheasant hunting.
It's the 4th annual Grinch Hunt. They planted 2 Reeves birds out in the wild, and if somebody gets them, they get a shotgun. So it's a good Christmas gift. I think we should go out in the snow.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna get it.
You're not gonna get it.
All right, let's go. It's snowing hard. We gotta get out there.
Very good. Thank you.
They're guaranteed 3 roosters, and then they've put out 2 exotic pheasants, and if we're able to shoot one of those, then we win a shotgun. It's going to be awesome. We're really looking forward to it.
About 100 people have signed up for this year's Who Stole the Grinch Hunt.
Good luck. Have fun.
It's a great outing just before Christmas, and the snow made it feel even more festive.
All right, let's go find some birds.
This is duck hunting weather. We shouldn't be hunting pheasants. Find them. She's birdie. Watch her.
Get in! Oh! Hey, I thought we brought a ringer over there.
That was a Reeves. What happened?
Yeah, it was a coot. That's what it was. It was a shoveler. Yeah, I thought I had it too.
There's a bunch of different habitat to hunt here on this 6,000-acre ranch. Anything from lowland dry agricultural fields to small benches covered in sagebrush. And that's where we ran into Rick and his guide Sean.
Woo! Way to go, Rick! Yeah! Nice shot!
Nice job.
A little pressure on the camera, too.
No, no kidding.
Good girl. Right here. Bill, come. Hold. Bill, hold. Good girl. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Woohoo!
That's pretty.
Good job, buddy. His wife's worried that he hasn't been able to be a good provider. You know? But
Not anymore.
Now we know he can be a hunter and a gatherer.
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, it's great. This is fun.
They're holding tight, aren't they?
Best weather for it.
Looks like a head of one. Yes, it's.
Cold weather kind of stops them, but then they get pushed by all the hunters, they start running, and so now they could be anywhere.
Good dog. Good dog. My bird. Mine. Good dog. That's got a long tail feather.
Nice.
How many birds you got?
I've shot 2.
And a band.
And a band.
What is it about Wasatch Wing and Clay that you like?
I think the quality of the birds, they fly. I've been to other places where, you know, they're not going to fly as well as these do. There's plenty of them and all the open country that you can go out and hunt.
Oh, got his foot.
Get him, Maggie. Get him.
Another one's. Look at them all. Coming at you.
Come back around. Get it. Boy, that's a dangerous bird. Hey, it's got a band.
No.
176.
The only one today.
The only one today is banded.
He did a whole circle, didn't he?
He came around. He knew he'd been hit by me, so he came back.
You guys excited for the prizes? We've got some great things this year. Hunting coats, vests, sweatshirts. We've got some prizes for the kids as well.
A successful hunt was followed by a nice hot lunch, some free giveaways, and come to find out, Scott Byrne was the only hunter to bag a Grinch bird. He won a new gun. Corey Withers won the other in a raffle.
Yeah, I walked in, they said, congratulations. I said, all right.
So what'd you win?
That's it's a Beretta Outlander.
Not bad.
It's a nice little 12-gauge shotgun.
Well, Tanya, the hunt for the Grinch was a success despite the snow. A lot of people.
A lot of people, and you know, I think the snow might have helped a little bit, helped kick up the birds, and there were a couple shotguns given away here. I mean, it was great. Prizes, food. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a more fun day in December.
Yeah, hey, a lot more coming up here at KSL Outdoors. In a moment, the kids get a chance to gun some birds, but first, tonight's Burt Brothers quiz question. It was in 1881 when the first ringnecks came to the United States. That's when Judge O.N. Denny released 200 Chinese ringnecks in the Willamette Valley of Oregon. The pheasant is one of 3 U.S. state birds that is not a species native to the United States. Our Burt Brothers quiz question tonight is, what state chose the ringneck pheasant as their state bird, and when did they do it? Now, once you know the answer, find KSL Outdoors on Facebook. Look for our contest link, click it, and give us the name of the state and the year they adopted the pheasant as their state bird, and you'll be entered to win a Goal Zero Guide 10 Plus mobile kit from our friends over at Goal Zero. KSL Outdoors, powered by Ford. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. I'm Tanya Kiefer. Winter is upon us. I've put on all of my winter gear again for the beginning of the season. We're out here with 16 youth with the Safari Club International, and we're going to test their skills and see how good they are at bagging some pheasants.
Thanks everybody for coming out here.
Safari Club International is all about protecting the freedom to hunt and promoting wildlife conservation worldwide.
The birds will fly in any direction.
But here at the chapter level, we give high priority to our youth events and our humanitarian projects.
Listen to your guide.
So this is the second year that we've done a youth pheasant hunt here at Wasatch Wing and Clay.
Practice all your safety measures.
And last year we received a really positive feedback about the event.
And have fun.
When the youth were paired up with their hunting guides and dogs,
okay, come on.
They were each given a short briefing on safety.
So remember, so you two, when you pheasant hunt, you gotta walk in a straight line with each other, so your muzzles are never gonna cross each other. Number one thing is don't shoot the dog. That's number one thing you don't shoot. Come on. Next person you don't shoot is me, and then everybody else is kind of second after that.
This guy right here, he's like my kid. And we're just gonna kind of let him work. We're gonna go at his pace.
Anticipation kept building every time Rascal and Poacher went on point.
When the bird comes up, you let it get head high first before you shoot. That way your barrel is above the dog, above people around you and everything else, okay? When he goes on point, I'll also tell you how to come in on the bird so that it's very safe and everybody gets a shot.
Right there, get it! Shoot! Oh, good shot! Fetch it up, fetch.
That was awesome.
Good shooting, one shot wonder. Good shot.
Pheasant hunting is one of those things that's a little more active and a little bit more fun, in my opinion, than the big game, especially with youth.
Right there, get it, shoot!
With youth, their attention span's a little shorter, so you want to make sure that they're having a good time and they're always having fun. Here with the pheasant hunting and the chucker hunting and stuff, you can come out here, we set you in a field, you're going to see your birds, the kids are going to see some action, the birds are going to fly, the kids are going to be able to shoot. It's just shotgun handling, the gun handling safety and all that kind of stuff. It's just a good way to introduce the young folks to what we're doing out here.
I kind of felt under pressure for a minute, but then I got really into it and I loved it.
There he is! Oh,
I've never pheasant hunted before, and I was excited to come hunt Utah, hunt a different place.
I felt kind of rushed, but after hitting the bird I felt more relaxed, and watching the dog was just a good experience.
Probably keep practicing with her, maybe go duck hunting. So yeah, really proud of her. It was a lot of fun.
Youth is the future of hunting and all of our sportsman organizations. We need to get the youth involved, bring them up through the organization.
Awesome.
Light that fire inside of them, get the passion going. So this is a really good way to do that.
Well, today's hunt proved successful. Our recent Hunter Ed graduates who joined up with Safari Club International bagged us a few pheasants. We battled some winter snow. It's a little bitter cold, but it's never too bitter to go fishing. Let's go ahead and send it back to the guys in Salt Lake for tonight's Fish Tech Fishing Report.
Do you need help with your gifts this year? Come on down to Fish Tech. They can help you out with your fishing too. Hi, I'm Matt Myers from Fish Tech with this week's Christmas Fishing Report.
For all your winter outdoorsmen, the perfect suit. Striker ice, it floats, it's windproof, it's waterproof, and it's warm.
How about a new Nomad net with a carbon fiber frame and ghost netting in regular or guide handle? Or new fly line, the super high floating Cortland Trout Boss or the new low stretch Rio Perception.
It's hard to find room for the flies you want to carry with you, but now there are swing leaf fly boxes that hold twice the number of flies in the same space.
How about something from the new Umpqua lineup? A fanny pack, a chest pack, a gear bag, or a new vest?
Or for the fly fishermen on your list, check out some of the new Sage fly reels. The 2200 series is a great value, or check out the 32 and 4200 series for the ultimate in smoothness and lightweight.
We want to thank you all for a great 2013, and we're looking forward to an even better 2014. If there's any questions, any help you need, you know we're here to help you. Merry Christmas! And now tonight's fishing line.
Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. Back here at Wasatch Wing and Clay along with Rick Clayton. Rick, you guys opened this facility, what, 5 years ago?
5 years ago. It's been 5 years. It's gone fast.
Yeah, I know. The first time I came out here, the lodge wasn't even here.
Yep, I remember that. We were running out of a little teeny tough shed type of a building, and things have really changed out here.
Whoa! This club's for anybody that loves shooting sports. We've got, the bird hunting, we've got chuckers and pheasants. We've also had some huns and quail this year for hunting, but we also have trap shooting, skeet shooting, 5-stand, sporting clays.
From coming at you to going away from you to sides, it replicates grouse hunting, duck hunting, upland bird hunting. Sometimes we even have the rabbit machines that'll throw the rabbits down to give you that rabbit shot too.
We've got a distance shooting range out there. You can shoot up to 1,500 yards. We've got archery range out here. Whoa. So just about anything you can shoot. We got a pistol range. Anything that you can shoot, you can come out here and shoot.
I think the thing that really brings people to Wasatch Wing and Clay is the location. It's close to Utah County, Salt Lake County, real easy access, but it's away from everything, and it feels like you're out away from the city.
That's true. And I've noticed recently too, you guys have been hosting a lot of events, from handicap hunters to the youth. Even, tonight you have a wedding here.
Yeah, we've got a wedding here tonight even. And that's one of the amenities that we have is this nice lodge, the clubhouse that we have here.
We've got guides out here, multiple kinds of guides that use different types of dogs. We have labs, we have short hairs, we have the draught haars. And so if you don't have a dog and you want to come enjoy hunting, we can set you up with a guide that'll take you out there and show you the birds. Basically all you got to do is knock them down.
How does your membership work?
We have membership starting as low as $200 for an individual membership, which includes you and your spouse and any kids under 18. And we have something new this year where you can bring a free guest. It's normally $30 for a guest pass, but we've included that amenity as well. And we've also got corporate memberships as well, corporate packages.
Very cool. Well, come out and check out Wasatch Wing and Clay. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Time now to check out this week's edition of our Utah Field Guide. A new program that should make memories between young hunters and their parents, step-parents, grandparents, and legal guardians will start in Utah next year. On December 5th, the Utah Wildlife Board approved a new rule that will allow youth 17 years old or younger who don't have their own big game hunting permit to use an adult mentor's permit to take a big game animal in Utah starting next year. The hunter mentoring program allows a non-licensed youth hunter to accompany their guardian into the field. Once an animal is found, the youth can take the animal and then tag it with the mentor's tag. As soon as the animal is taken, the hunting season will be over for both the mentor and the youth hunter. For more information on the new mentoring program, check out the DWR's website at wildlife.utah.gov.
Well, the Grinch Hunt here is winding down. The guys are getting ready to head back to the lodge, but the snow is picking up. 3 to 4 inches today out here in the fields. Let's find out if this wintry weather is going to stick around by turning it over to the guys and gals in the weather department.
Thanks a lot, Adam. With our recent storms, the snow depths in Utah's mountains starting to improve just a little bit. Tony Grove has just over 2 feet, so does Monte Cristo. Ben Lomond just below that, with Farmington Canyon coming up on 3 feet. Strawberries over a foot of snow. Skyline Drive boasting 24 inches, and Cedar Breaks almost 3 feet, so nice snowmobiling conditions. Be careful. Again, stay off those steep slopes. We've had several avalanches reported. Now let's talk about our snowpack situation. With our snow in the last 2 weeks, it's really improved. 115% up in the Uintas, 100 in Price, 200 plus in the Southwest and Escalante. State average, well, we're above 100%. The goal is to keep these storms coming over the next several weeks and get that number well above 100 to help replenish some of the waterways across the state of Utah. Adam will be back with more outdoors coming up right after this.
Welcome back to Wasatch Wing and Clay. I'm Adam Eagle back here with Dale Wood. And Dale, nice looking bird.
Thank you.
Not too bad. Long tail feathers.
Yeah, these are long ones right here. Pretty bird. I'm happy with this one.
Good deal. Hey, Christmas around the corner. There's a lot of events coming up. Maybe you want to get your family out while they're off on Christmas break. If you want to find out some ideas, check our outdoors calendar page at ksltv.com. Time now to turn it over to outdoors producer Jared Hargrave as he introduces us to tonight's Backcountry Trail.
This week, we're down south, exploring the Abajo Mountains of southeastern Utah.
Freaking incredible. We got this beautiful scenery all around us, all by ourselves up here.
On this backcountry ski adventure, we explore the old Blue Mountain Ski Resort just west of Monticello. It shut down in the early 80s, but all the lift shacks, cables, and surface lifts are still there.
It had a teeny little lift, and it went straight up the mountain.
And then we skinned up one of the runs and kind of did exploration up to the top. And then as it started getting dark, we came down on a beautiful sunset and skied and snowboarded down underneath the T-bar. Ski down was great. There was lots of cables in the way. We had to avoid a few cables, and then I head planted twice. So that was a little cold.
Skiing down the old resort was a bit surreal as we made turns through what felt like a ghost town.
Yeah, it was neat to see an old rundown resort, see some vision of a good place for a resort. I wouldn't pay to go there, but...
And I tell you, great thing about getting up to the Abajo is you sure can't beat this view. But of course, if you go in the backcountry, you got to check the avalanche report first at utahavalanchecenter.org. And of course, don't forget your beacon, probe, and shovel. And now back to Adam for the Snapshot of the Week.
Don't forget, when you're out and you have success with your kids, your friends, take a few snapshots, submit it to our contest. You never know, you might win our big prize from Camp Chef. Now here it is, the best of the week, as we turn it over to you for our Snapshot of the Week.
Riley and his dad were up hunting pheasants in Cache Valley this past November. Riley says it was freezing cold. They'd walked all day without seeing a bird when they happened upon a farm where his dad knew the owner. They hit one last ditch bank, the bird flew up, and Riley bagged his first ever pheasant with one shot. Stacy's husband has been bugging her to go hunting with him, so this year she finally gave in. Having never hit a moving target, Stacy was a bit nervous as they hunted with 9 other guys. She not only hit 1 but 2 birds and had a blast doing it. Stacy says it was great showing the boys that girls can shoot too. Chase, a large mustelonder, poses with his catch after a hard morning of hunting ringnecks. He pointed this public land bird on the edge of some frag. After working it for a few minutes, Chase finally flushed and Braden managed to get a shot off and drop it dead. Gotta love a hard-earned pheasant in Utah. Last September, Cameron attended the Delta Waterfowl Youth Fair and won a guided pheasant hunt with Brett Wanacott and his famous dog Tick. Tick was the star of the day, gaining a few more fans as he jumped birds for Cameron, his dad Joe, and cousin Matt. Joe wanted to thank Camp Chef and Brett for sponsoring the hunt and for the memories these boys won't ever forget. Landon took his boys Fisher and Lance, as well as their hound Toby, up on the hunt. He says they had a blast. The dog flushed out 4 roosters and old dad was able to shoot 2, his limit, really early. Landon says the boys didn't want to leave. But our winner tonight is this buck and Bubba the dog, nose to nose. Trishelle says she has deer in her Evanston yard all the time, drinking out of the water she sets out for the birds, and her dog Bubba is ever so curious. Bubba doesn't bark, chase, or harass the deer. The deer tolerate Bubba and are about as curious about him as he is them. Trishelle says the bucks are pretty big, even if her husband isn't so impressed. Well, Trishelle, your photo impressed our judges, as you just won our Snapshot of the Week. Remember to submit your pictures and a brief explanation of your latest outdoor adventures online at ksltv.com. The winner each week wins a Camp Chef 2-burner Explorer stove. Portability and power from our friends over at Camp Chef.
From the ice of the Great Salt Lake to the beaches of Lake Powell, no matter what your family tradition, Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors.
Well, Lyle, Colby, you guys said in your wedding invites that it was not a shotgun wedding, but bring your shotguns, huh? What a unique place to have it.
Yeah, we're out here. We're going to do some pheasant hunting on the day of our reception.
Why not, huh?
Yeah, why not? Not everybody has a wife who will let them go hunting on their wedding day.
That's pretty cool. What do you think, Tanya, when you get married?
Well, someday. That's a sketchy thought. Well, you guys ended up with the perfect amount of snow. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful location. The guys are just awesome to work with. I mean, you chose a great venue.
Yeah, rustic, beautiful. Come out here and enjoy Wasatch Wing and Clay. I'm Adam Meikle for Tanya Kiefer, along with the newlyweds. We'll see you next weekend on KSL Outdoors. Good night.
Yeah, look at that. Nice. Woohoo!
That's pretty.
Good job, buddy. That's awesome.